It has traveled for millions of years. It has crossed the freezing void between stars, surviving the cosmic dark to reach us. And now, it is here. In the vast ocean of space, we usually know what's out there. We track asteroids, we map planets, we predict comets. But every once in a while, the universe throws us a curveball. Something that breaks the rules. Something that doesn't belong. You remember Oumuamua in 2017? The cigar-shaped object that baffled scientists. You remember too I, Borisov in 2019. Well, forget what you know, because the third visitor has arrived and it makes its predecessors look like simple space rocks. Meet 3I Atlas. Discovered just a few months ago in July 2025, this object is currently hurtling through our inner solar system. But here is where it gets terrifyingly interesting. While NASA says it's a comet, top Harvard scientists are using words like artificial, technological, even alien. Why? Because 3I Atlas has a heartbeat, a literal rhythmic pulse of light that beats exactly every 16.16 hours. Is it a glitch in the matrix? A natural phenomenon? Or is it, as some claim, an interstellar probe sent to seed life on Earth? Today we are diving deep into the latest data, from the chemical traces found by ALMA to the stunning images from the JUICE mission, to answer one question. What is 3I Atlas, and why is it screaming at us? Buckle up. This is the story of the most important cosmic event of 2025. To understand the panic and the excitement, we have to look at the timeline. For centuries we thought our solar system was a closed club. Nothing enters, nothing leaves. But then came the Interstellar era. First, it was Oumuamua. It tumbled, it accelerated, it left. Then Borisov, which looked like a normal comet. Now we have number 3, 3I Atlas. It was spotted on July 1st, 2025 by the Atlas survey in Chile. Immediately, astronomers knew something was wrong. Its speed was too high. Its trajectory was hyperbolic. In plain English, it wasn't orbiting our sun. It was just passing through. Gravity is a strict mistress. If you are born in the solar system, you circle the sun. If you are just visiting, you come in fast, curve once, and shoot back out into the galaxy. That is exactly what 3I Atlas is doing. But unlike Oumuamua, which was a dry, rocky cigar, 3I Atlas is active. As it got closer to the sun, it started waking up. It developed a coma, that fuzzy cloud around a comet. And this is where the scientific community split into two warring factions. On one side, you have the mainstream astronomers. It's a comet. It's dirty ice sublimating in the sunlight. Move along. Nothing to see here. On the other side, you have the rebels, led by none other than Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb. And they noticed something the others dismissed. They noticed the pulse. Imagine you're watching a rock melt in space. The melting should be chaotic, right? Random jets of gas, random brightness, changes. But 3I Atlas, it's ticking like a clock. Recent photometric analysis revealed that the object brightens and dims in a cycle of exactly 16.16 hours. Avi Loeb calls this a heartbeat. Loeb's theory is wild, but it's grounded in the data. He argues that this regular pulsing isn't just a rock tumbling. He suggests that if this were a natural comet, the jets of gas pushing it around should be random. Instead, we see a synchronized, rhythmic release of energy. In a blog post that set the internet on fire last week, Loeb speculated, what if this isn't a rock? What if it's a technological artifact? Think about it. If you were an advanced civilization sending a probe across the galaxy, you might give it a beacon, or maybe a propulsion system that fires impulses. The heartbeat of 3I Atlas could be the exhaust of an engine, or a signal repeating a message we don't know how to read. He also points to the anti-tail. In late 2025, images showed a spike of dust pointing toward the sun, not away from it. While this can happen naturally due to perspective, combined with the heartbeat and the non-gravitational acceleration, The object is speeding up more than gravity allows. It paints a picture of something controlled. But before you start building a tinfoil hat, we need to look at the evidence that just dropped from the European Space Agency. Because they didn't just look at the light, they tasted the air around it. While the internet was arguing about aliens, the ALMA telescope in Chile was doing the heavy lifting. And what they found might be even more profound than a spaceship. In early December 2025, scientists confirmed that 3I/ATLAS is leaking massive amounts of two very specific chemicals, methanol and hydrogen cyanide. Why does this matter? Because these aren't just random gases. These are prebiotic molecules. They are the carbon-based building blocks of life. Methanol is crucial for forming complex organic structures. Hydrogen cyanide, despite being deadly to us now, is a key ingredient in the synthesis of amino acids, the stuff your DNA is made of. This brings us to the theory of panspermia. This is the idea that life didn't start on Earth. It started somewhere else, and comets like 3I Atlas are the delivery trucks. Loeb takes this a step further with directed panspermia. He asks, is 3I Atlas a natural delivery truck, or is it a package sent on purpose? If an advanced civilization wanted to seed the galaxy, to turn barren planets into living worlds, they wouldn't send a fleet of colonization ships. That's too expensive. They would send millions of rocks frozen with the genetic code of life, programmed to melt when they hit a warm star system. Is 3I/ATLAS a failed seed? A capsule that missed its target? The fact that it is richer in these specific life chemicals than our local comets is suspicious. But wait, let's look at the photos. The European Space Agency's JUICE mission, which is on its way to Jupiter, snapped a picture of 3I Atlas in November. The images show a very distinct plasma tail and a dust tail. To NASA, this is the smoking gun that kills the alien theory. See, they say, it has a tail. It's outgassing. It's just a dirty snowball. The heartbeat? They explain it as the object rotating. Imagine a dark rock with one bright patch of ice. As it spins, that patch hits the sunlight every 16 hours, boils off into a jet, and makes the comet look like it's pulsing. It's not a signal. It's just a lighthouse made of ice. So, who is right? The cynical realists at NASA or the visionary dreamers like Loeb? We might find out very soon. December 19th, 2025. Mark that date. That is the day 3I Atlas makes its closest approach to Earth. It will be about 170 million miles away, roughly twice the distance to the Sun. It's not going to hit us, sorry, doomsday preppers, but it will be close enough for our most powerful telescopes to get one last good look. Right now, every major eye in the sky is locked onto it. Hubble is tracking it. The James Webb Space Telescope is analyzing its infrared signature. We are looking for technosignatures. If that heartbeat changes rhythm, if the object makes a sudden turn, if we detect radio waves, everything changes. But there is a tragedy here. 3I Atlas is leaving. It's on a hyperbolic trajectory. It will never return. It will shoot past Earth, past the orbit of Mars, and fade back into the interstellar void, taking its secrets with it. We have this one window, right now in December 2025, to solve the mystery. Whether 3I Atlas is a derelict alien probe or just a frozen rock full of life-creating sludge, one thing is undeniable. The universe is getting crowded. In less than a decade, we've found 3 interstellar visitors. That means there are likely thousands of them passing through all the time, and we just never had the eyes to see them until now. Maybe Avi Loeb is right. Maybe we are like ants on a sidewalk, unaware that a gardener is walking by, dropping seeds. Or maybe we are alone, and the universe is just incredibly good at throwing rocks at us. But I want to know what you think. Is the heartbeat just a spinning rock, or is someone knocking on our door? Look at the evidence, the timing, the chemicals, the pulse, and tell me in the comments below. Natural or artificial. If you want to stay updated on the December 19th flyby, make sure you're subscribed. I'll be posting a community update the second NASA releases the new Webb telescope data. You do not want to miss that. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up. You never know what's looking back.